Hello everyone and welcome back to the MVSSEA 2021 Winter League of Legends Invitational. I am your caster, Tcon J, and today's game we have Killarney versus Vantech. Looking at the bans over here, we do see the Jin, Hecarim, and Olaf bans coming in first. Jin obviously being towards JJ. He was really strong on that pick in his last game, also known as Jin. And then for the bans over on the red side, we do have the Rakan, Senna, and Orianna. Rakan was going against Yuzu, obviously, due to the last game. They performed extremely well. Senna and Orianna towards the AD and mid, respectively. And now looking over to the picks, we have started with the set, a Udyr, actually, which is really exciting to see. We don't see that too often, as well as an Azir. Not something we see as often as well. The set being picked up first was something that Fernand just had played in their last game as well. It worked out extremely well for them. They're going to try to pull it out again. And then for Vantech, the Wukong, Graves, and Kassadin. Graves, we did see from their first game. Or no, we didn't see from their first game. However, we did already see Not Apollo play them before in like other games, such as their match history. The Wukong coming out for good role, another one of their popular picks that they enjoy. And then Kassadin, which is not something I've actually seen come out of Edgreg yet. However, I'm very, very excited to see how this will go. The assassin meta has been quite strong, typically more for AD assassins. Oh, and it looks like there was a small issue. All right. All right, sorry about that inconvenience, everyone. It's looked like we're back again. We're going to be going out with our same bans again. So we did have that Jin against JJ. Let's see, the Rakan up against Yuzu. Slowly going through it, and then there was the Hecarim as well as the other jungle ban. I don't quite remember which one it was. It was Olaf, I believe. We're just waiting for these bans to slowly come through. Yep. So the double jungle ban going out against Not Apollo. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to be happening here. We had already seen all these before. Not much else that needs to be explaining. We did see the set come out for Furry Ninjas. That was something he had already played before as well. We're seeing it yet again. Wukong. I'm pretty excited to see how this top matchup's going to go, first off, because these aren't champions we see too often. The set we do see more of, however, Wukong's not one to see much at all during any games, so I'm excited to see what's going to be happening. I hope everyone else in the chat is hyped for tonight's game, Vantech versus Killarney. It's going to be an exciting one. Everyone's going to want to be here to watch it. All right, and just looking at these final bans, we did see the Camille come out. A little interested to see how what the Camille ban was for, considering we did already see that set pick. However, it's possible that the set could be flexed into other possible roles, but I don't see it as likely. Either it could be support, but it's looking like it's not going to be support. It's going to be Kai'Sa and Nautilus in the bot lane. Nautilus, a really popular pick right now. Yeah, Nautilus, Leona, very popular picks for the support. Those were champions we had seen before in the previous game, like the last one that I had done, Kitsilano versus Vantech. We did see both of those supports, very popular, engaged tank supports. Kai'Sa, Vayne, also, it's going to be really interesting. I do think Kai'Sa in this laning phase is going to have the slight upper edge due to the fact that there is the longer range compared to Vayne. However, both of them, they do have their stacking passives for that extra damage. They're going to be able to shred each other's supports, so it's going to be exciting to see what's going to be happening in this laning phase. We are going to want to be seeing help from the Graves and the Udyr. I don't currently know what the current Udyr build is, because oftentimes throughout different metas, they are changing around. Before, you would never build Phoenix. Now we have been seeing some Phoenix stance being picked up, so it's going to be very exciting to see that. And again, with this Kassadin and Azir matchup, as of in the current landing phase, pre-6, Azir is going to have the advantage for the most part. We do have that range with the soldiers. Kassadin's only range being really his Q, as well as his E, but he has to use his other abilities before he can use his E, so it has to stack up, I believe, 6 times. So Azir should have the advantage pre-6. However, post-6, Kassadin will start to have the advantage, being an assassin, being able to jump in, possible dodges, jumps over the walls, all that sort of stuff. And if this game does drag out long enough, Kassadin, Bane could be hyper carries that Vantech do need. However, Kai'Sa could be a hyper carry of her own. So this really could go either way for either team. It's going to be very exciting to see. And I will see you all when the game starts. All right, everyone, and welcome back to, like I said before, Killarney versus Vantech. This is going to be a very exciting game to see. Looking at the team comps as I had done previously, we do both have in the bot lanes the double tank initiative supports, the engage supports, sorry. So we did have that Nautilus and that Leona, similar to a game we had seen before, both of them going Aftershock. Obviously, that's just the best one. And now looking at the two ADCs, both hyper carries into the late game. It's a matter of who is going to be able to get ahead first. So a lot of the priority is going to be in this bot lane. I do believe the junglers are going to have to put a lot of focus there. Mid lane, Azir is going to have the advantage for the most of the laning phase. However, if the game does end up being dragged out long enough, Kassadin, once he hits level 16, is going to be a menace to deal with that ultimate cooldown really only just being 1 second. So he can pop it almost instantly. And the junglers, both of them are quite fast with their clears. Graves does have a bit more of the advantage. He's able to hit multiple minions at once, while Udyr is primarily single targeted unless he does take the Phoenix stance. Both of them taking phasers as well, being able to move around the map or when they're fighting, skirmishing, trying to get to their allies or to continue chasing. And then obviously we have the double bruiser top lane, both of them with Conqueror, TP, being able to make the moves around the map if needed. All right, and laning phase has started now in the mid lane, and we are going to be seeing a double top side jungle clear. So both of our junglers opting to go for their top side rather than the assistance from the blue side. Graves actually completely soloing red buff, allowing both their laners in the top and the bot lane to be able to get a bit of an advantage, trying to rush for that level 2 first. Graves not really needing a leash since he is able to kite just well, so it will be a little bit slower. However, he is going to be able to remain quite healthy. And it's looking like the blue team is going to be able to get level 2 advantage first. However, since they were already pretty far pushed in, we don't want to be seeing that engage. And like I had said before already, in this mid lane, the Azir already taking a lot of, or putting out a lot of damage onto Edigreg here on the Kassadin, already a little bit lower than half, now more like a third HP. This is going to be really difficult. The fleet footwork being able to allow Kassadin to be able to heal, but it's still not going to be much because there is going to be the chance that you get poked out. However, Azir already around half mana, so if this continues the way that it is, be within around 5 minutes, she should already be out of mana. And it's looking like there was the full clears for both of the junglers up in the top side. Udyr actually a little bit ahead right now, being able to take the entire top side as well as the red buff, while Graves is still on just their wolves and not the big buff yet. And it's looking like with this at 315, Udyr already being on the Scuttle Crab, while Graves is only going to be on the blue, it looks like. So this should be a Scuttle, free Scuttle for Udyr. And this is going to be the possible gank now. However, the missed hook is going to be a bit bad. However, the flash is going to be procced from Leona. So that is something that they're going to have to try to capitalize on within the next 5 minutes of it being down. Alright, really standard stuff. We did see the early back actually coming out from this Wukong, being able to pick up an extra starter item. Azir puts down the soldier. However, the fact that he has no more mana, like I had said, before 4 minutes even, he's already out of mana because he was trying to be able to poke out the Kassadin. However, the gank coming in from the jungler, really coming in clutch, not Apollo, picking up first blood against Wenge. And we are going to be seeing that TP back into the mid lane coming in from Azir, being able to pick up a book as well as a crystal. So just that extra mana and AP is going to be really nice. He will have to try to manage more. However, not Apollo now going for gank number 2 up into the top lane, up against the set. However, the set is going to have the face breaker, and it's not going to matter much. He's going to get that really nice big shield. Not just going to go in for the hook. He's going to be able to get the root. No, he is not going to be able to. Udyr now ganking in the bot side yet again. They are prioritizing this Leona, knowing that she does not have a flash. So they're going to try to just throw everything onto her. And is it going to be enough? Yes, it will. Kai'Sa being able to pick up that 5th auto. And there is going to be another flash, a double flash coming in. Double kill for the Kai'Sa. This is exactly what we were looking for in this bot lane. Being able to get your ADC ahead right now in the crucial moment where they're going to be hyper carries, super important. And they're going to be pushing in this wave now. They're going to try to push in one more to try to deny Vayne as much as possible. We already see the slight advantage in CS Kai'Sa has over Vayne, as well as the fact that she is going to be 2 kills over. This is going to be really important. And if they want to, they can probably continue to gank the bot side, with Dragon also being a priority. They do have the prio now, with the fact that Kai'Sa is a lot stronger. Oh, however, there was going to be the stun coming in for the Kai'Sa, and she's trying to get away from this Leona. However, it looks like there's not going to be able to much else they can do. Vayne just now getting good. However, Udyr with another gank, yet again, Kai'Sa is going to be able to escape. She did have to burn heal for that, however, so that's something that the red team is going to want to try to capitalize on. Vantech going to have to try to play off of small advantages that they are given, because if they don't, then Killarney will just continue to do the same thing that they have been doing, and it's just going to be really impactful for their late game. And it's looking like lethality is going to be the pickup for the Kai'Sa here. Not much stuff is currently going on. Both of our junglers have had a chance to pick up some items, so I do believe Dragon is going to be the first objective that people are going to try to look for. We already do see the Vision starting to go around, or at least trying to pick up Vision. Leona roaming towards mid, however, warded all over the bot side river. There isn't going to be much of a chance for Azir to be caught out. And it's looking like Graves putting the control ward onto the Dragon now. He might just try to start it. I'm not sure. He continues to float around. The Pixel Bush is warded, so they do see where he is at currently. I don't know if they're going to try to continue on. Both top laners still have TP. This is something that they could try to go for. Alright, still not too much happening. We do see our junglers in their respective rivers. We do see the Udyr in the top side, Graves in the bot side. The bot side river completely warded by Killarney, so it's going to be really tough for Graves to be able to get any ganks off on that river, as well as the fact that Dragon, I'm not sure if that's what he's currently on right now. Possibly we could try to get a hover onto that. Yeah, that is exactly what he was doing. Being able to pick up the Dragon nice and clean, just like that. Excellent job, and with Udyr now trying to capitalize on the fact that he knows that the Graves was at the Dragon, will be clearing out that top side jungle. Alright, and still not too much is going on. Nautilus is roaming in their bot river currently. We do see Udyr possibly starting to set up for something in the top lane or mid as well. He's just actually on the Rift Herald right now. This is actually a really good play. They know that the Graves had to have backed. They're clearing out wards now for this river, and then most likely they are either going to, the top and mid are going to help out their Udyr, or they will just stay in their respective lanes, try not to drag any attention. We may try to see another pick. Nautilus is walking up. He is narrowly going to be missing the hook, though. Vayne going to be able to dodge it with her Q. Udyr is still on the Rift Herald. They do see that Kassadin is now on the other side of the wall. This is going to be something they're going to want to try to check for. They know that there was a control ward pushed deep into their jungle. Oh, it looks like he was actually able to pick up the Rift Herald. So that was really nice. What this could possibly mean, he's going to be pushing, or he's going to clear out his bot jungle and most likely either just gank mid or bot. Bot has continued to push up because the red team has been playing safer. So either they're going to try to go for the 3v2, possibly drag in for a 3v3, or just throw the Rift Herald down and then just push as hard as they can. Alright, and overall, a relatively quiet game. However, that is soon to change. The stun is going to be coming in from the Udyr. That was a beautiful Emperor's Divide coming in from Wedge. I swear, coming in clutch with the stun as well. Beautiful timing. They're going to be pushing in this mid wave. They are going to be dropping the Rift Herald most likely. Yes, it is. It is right there. And now they're just going to be pushing for this tower. Honestly, they might be able to get it. They're already finishing up a plate right now. We are seeing convergence on both sides from both Wukong and Graves. However, now the enemy team is split on what to do. Azir going to be flashing away. However, Udyr is going to try to escape, but the fact that Udyr's passive allows them to, when changing forms, grant you movement speed for a limited amount of time, and that stack. So Udyr going to be able to escape. And like I was trying to say before, overall, this has been a pretty slow game, but it is still just the early game, so there's not much we can be expecting. You know, objectives were taken by both teams. It is currently 3-1. There is only a 1.7k gold deficit right now, so nothing too major. Very easy to come back from something such as that. Right, and the Graves now is coming into the top side. Wukong coming in and possibly a little too early. The ulti is going to be coming out for Wukong. The ulti coming out from Set, and it's jumping all over the place. Graves going to try to throw out the W, but it's going to miss because Set has flashed away. The Wukong is going to flash in as well. They are really chasing as much as they can. The shield going to be coming in clutch for Set. However, it's actually not going to be clutch enough because that is going to be a kill coming in for the Wukong. And now knowing that Set's flash is no longer gone and the fact that he doesn't have any mobility, this could be another possible gank opportunity for Graves within these next 5 minutes. The Chem Tank actually come in for Udyr now, so it's going to be really interesting to see. He's going to be able to chase down just about anyone. Azir in the enemy jungle, just starting to push in as much as he can. Udyr with them. They're checking to see if the blue buff was going to be there. It's not going to be there. They can possibly go for a 2v4. The ultimate is going to be coming down from the Nautilus onto the Vayne. However, it's not going to be enough. Vayne is actually... They do kill Nautilus. However, the Emperor's Divide coming in clutch yet again, hitting both members of the team. Kaisa going to be able to pick up a kill. Udyr trying to run away as fast as he can. And it is going to be enough. There's actually going to be the stun. The Set is going to be able to pull in both. Oh my goodness. Eddie Greg being able to pick up a kill onto Udyr just before he died. And it looks like the execute actually coming in for Azir rather than a kill onto anyone. So that was really good, not being able to give a kill to the their enemy team. They just gave it to the turret instead. So we do see now that they are picking up some steam, both sides wanting to take that fight in over the tower. Actually, it's really interesting to see why that had happened. We do see that the dragon is going to be coming up within the next 10 seconds. They were hoping to try to get a nice clean kill and then just go straight to the dragon. However, both sides were bloodied up, so now both teams, having been backed, are both running towards the dragon. Now we're going to try to see another team fight here. Neither top laner has TP, so this is just going to be, they're going to be left alone on their island most likely, and it's just going to be up to everyone else on both teams to fight over this dragon. And it's going to be Infernal Drake that's, I believe, 5% now. It was changed from 6 to 5%. Bonus AD and AP. And it's looking like it's going to be picked up for free by Killarney. And it is going to be the Ocean Soul. It's going to be really important for this dragon. You know, just that extra healing you get every time you damage an enemy. It really helps you a lot, especially if you're in a team fight. Having that little extra healing can just be really important. And it's looking like mid tower is very close to being taken, and it is going to be taken. First tower going over to the Azir. Gonna get that bonus gold. It's going to be really nice. Try to push their leads further into other lanes now, as we do see the Azir is roaming into the bot. Nautilus getting picked out under tower is going to be taking a lot of damage. However, Azir is coming up. They do have the Emperor's Divide. However, it is warded, so they are wondering if they should try to continue with this. They no longer have any wave. So it's looking like Vayne's getting stuck. Nope, she's going to be able to walk out just fine. So now they're just going to be pushing their lead onto this tower. Azir going to be roaming back to pick up some minions of their own. Kassadin now roaming into the top side. This could be a possible 3v1 or 3v2 if Udyr realizes soon enough what's going on. They did see that Kassadin was spotted by a control ward, and Udyr may try to take a fight. It is not too sure what they plan to do yet, so this could be a 2v2, but right now the gank is going to be coming in. Udyr going onto this Wukong. He knows that that was a fake. He is able to stun the real one. The Phoenix Dance coming out. We are seeing the double knockup coming in. But now Set ulti to throw him further away from the grave, so that was actually really nice to be able to do that. Pulls them closer to their own side, and now Azir is actually joined the chase. Graves gonna have to ult in order to get away. Kassadin walking up now. However, they realize that this isn't a team fight that they can most likely take, so they are just going to be backing off from this situation. Udyr now possibly going for Rift Trail number 2, knowing that a member of the red team is down. And we do see that top is now starting to be pushed in heavily by Azir. He is really good in pushing. He's able to hit multiple minions at once with his soldiers. He can continue to poke. Bot tower is now going to be taken by Killarney as well. That's tower number 2. The ultimate going to be coming into Vayne. Kaisa using her ulti, absolutely exploding Vayne. That was beautifully done by both members of Killarney. And now they're going to be taking down Lil Weenie. Double kill. Another double kill for Aatrox. This is really beautiful stuff, and I'm not sure if I should say Aatrox because that might confuse people with the champion, so I'll probably just continue to say Kaisa. But anyways, regardless, beautifully played. Kraken Slayer, really important item to have against tanks, so someone such as the Leona. You're able to just absolutely shred their health with that bonus true damage every third auto. And with no objectives up for the next couple of minutes, we probably won't see too much action. Most times when like professional teams, for instance, are playing, they only fight when either like big objectives are coming up or when they are actually up. Because if you just fight and you actually lose, like there's no reason to be fighting. So you could just be giving your enemy bonus gold for no good reason. And it is 8-4 right now. So as of the current moment, Killarney is in the lead. However, that could change at any point. Positioning is going to be really important for both of these teams, making sure that for Vantech, for instance, having that Vayne be able to be in the back line and continue to pump out damage is going to be very important. But with Kaisa and Nautilus, for instance, it's just if they get a pick, you're dead. So that's something really important you have to look out for. So positioning is the name of the game right now. And it's looking like there is a lot of attention now into this top tower. Cassidy going to try to defend as best he can. He's going in onto his daughter, Kaisa, and it's looking like he's going to be able to escape. Set tried to pull him, but it wasn't going to be enough. The flash coming out from Cassidy. And it's looking like Rift Herald number 2 now going to be put into the top lane. This is going to be another tower taken for Killarney. There's going to be the 3rd tower of the game. Vantech has yet to pick up a tower for themselves. And it's looking like now they want Rift Herald to be able to get a 2nd proc on a tower number 2. They're going to try to push this up, apply as much pressure as they can. Azir with the beautiful split push, with Kassadin now being able to jump in. This is exactly what I was talking about. The Emperor's Divide going to be able to push away Kassadin, but it's not going to be enough. Edigreg picking up another kill. This is like I was saying. In the early game, Azir is going to have the advantage being range. However, when you get that ulti as Kassadin, you're able to just jump onto your enemy. And then when it's level 2, level 3 ultimate, you can just do that more and more often. And since he has been building tier, he has more mana to be able to use abilities, such as his ulti. And now Dragon is coming up within the next 20 seconds, so this is going to be the next hotspot that everyone's looking out for. Wukong does have ulti, or does have TP, but they are backing now. Possibly they are just going to run straight to Dragon to be there with the rest of the team to apply pressure, rather than try to split push in the top lane. And if we just take a moment to look at the vision, I just want to say, like, really good job to Killarney for continuously putting out a lot of vision, especially in that top side. As you can see, we have 5 wards placed all around the top side, and it's going to be another free dragon for Killarney. Like I said, they got their early advantages by getting the early double kill onto Kaisa, and they have slowly and surely just inched their way further and further ahead. Kaisa now being 5-0, 600 bounty on her. 176 CS at 18 minutes, really beautiful. And we do see that collector picked up as well, and when I said explosive damage, it's going to be even more now, because if they're low 5% health, it's just going to be an instant blow up for them. And there is no wave, so they do have to wait a little bit. So it looks like now they, rather than try to continue to push, they don't know where all of the team members of Vantech are. They're just going to continuously clear out this top jungle, maybe even the bot jungle, but there actually isn't anything there. Kassadin holding off onto the side, wanting to try to get a pick. However, with Nautilus being in the front, it's just very scary sight to see. Baron is going to be up within this next minute, so this could be another possible team fight, or I don't want to see Vantech just give up this Baron for free, because that's most likely going to cost them at least their tier 2 tower if it's not already taken now. It's just going to be even more dangerous for them as well if it is taken. So this is going to be something that we want everyone around for. Set is in the top lane. They don't need to quite use their TP because they're already there. Azir, they are split pushing right now. This is going to be a possible 2-1 situation. Graves jumping in, Kassadin jumping in. We are going to be able to see the Shurima shuffle. The Emperor's Divide, not going to be able to hit anything actually. Graves having to use his flash, and then Kassadin just ulting over. However, since they do see 2 of the strongest members of Vantech on the bot side, they're able to take this tower for free, possibly roam top, get this kill onto Wukong, possibly even take another tower, and then just rotate over to the Baron, which is now up in 12 seconds. They do see Wukong in that bush. However, they're not going to try to push any further because they have yet to have a wave. It is around a 3rd HP right now. This should be an easy pickup for them. And after this turret, I don't think they'll continue to push forward. They might just go straight to Baron. They do see Kassadin is the bot lane as well. Kassadin does have TP though, so it's looking like they actually are just going to choose to back us. However, Wukong being able to push up, and now this is going to be a full fight going on over here. But never mind, Wukong able to escape. So it looks like it was just a bit of a time waster. All the members of Killarney are going to be backing. Vantech want to just try to apply pressure when they can. However, it's not going to be too much. Baron's still up. Their Graves is in the bot jungle right now. Azir already positioned quite well in their jungle. towards Baron. And he's just picking up blue buff for himself as well. Leandri's a really nice pickup against like the Wukong, Kassadin, Leona. Having that burn damage as well as the magic pen just gonna be really nice. And we do see Set in the bot lane, but like I had said before, he still has his TP. He can TP at any point. It's looking like all TPs are up actually, so right now what could happen, we could see like a 1-3-1. Or it's looking like Baron's actually going to be happening. They have a control warded. They know that Vantech do not have vision on it currently, so they still are a little slow to take it. Azir would have been really nice to also have there. We do see all members of Vantech starting to go around. Wukong already on the side, inching closer and closer. We now are at 3k health for the Baron. However, the pickup is going to be onto Wukong. However, it's not the real one. And now we do see Azir on this bot side, Set TPing in. The Baron is now continuing to be pushed down, is at 2.3 health, 2.3k health, rather. However, this Set just applying so much pressure onto the enemy team. The Shurima Shuffle hitting 3 people, and this is a full rotate onto the team fight now. Kaisa in the backline being able to hit everyone. JJ, 1200, being able to pick up the first kill of the game. We do see the flash forward coming in from Set, and now this team fight is just all over the place. I swear being able to pick up a kill onto Edgrig, that is the really important member that you want to be looking out for. That Kassadin is now dead. This should just be an easy fight for... Oh, actually, never mind. Look at this. This is actually 3 kills onto Killarney. 4 kills. This is that turnaround we were talking about, guys. This is exactly what we were talking about. While Killarney was ahead for most of this game, the positioning was really nice there. They were able to split up the important members. And yes, Kassadin was killed. However, everyone else was still able to prevail against Killarney. Vantech doing a really nice job there. We're now going to be clearing out this blue control ward. Accidentally hitting the Baron, taking a little bit of extra damage, but that's going to be quite all right. And now we do see that Dragon is up. So this is the question of what are people going to go for? Do we A, both fight at Dragon, considering we did just win this Dragon or this Baron team fight? Do we want to go for Dragon yet again? Do we give up Dragon and take Baron, or vice versa? We do see some ping coming in from the blue side onto the Baron. Not sure if that's what they're communicating, if that's what they want to take, or if that's what they think the enemy team is currently on. And the red side, not pinging too much, but I think they're just all using their comms. It's looking like right now, both teams are wanting to fight over this Dragon. If Killarney do take this Dragon, then they will be on Dragon Point. And it's looking like that's exactly what it is. It was given for free, exactly. Again, just as the past few times, they are now on Ocean Soul Point. One more Dragon and Ocean Soul is theirs. Baron now being the only objective open. However, it's looking like Vantech's not into the position to get Baron. Not at all, because now their jungler is dead in their own jungle. Full rotation over to Baron now on the side of Killarney, and Vantech just have to do what they can to protect their base. All of the towers inside, all the inhib towers are still safe. However, that may soon change with Baron going to be taken down quite quickly from this Udyr and the Kaisa just burning so much. Azir already starting to push in that mid so that by the time that Baron is taken, they can progress to the point where turret number 2 was, and then possibly onto that inhib turret as well. But it's looking like they are opting for the reset instead. Graves up in 4 seconds. They do see that the Kassadin is in the bot lane. He's going to be able to pick up one of the towers. That's the first tower for the side of Vantech to be taken. And we do see now that it is 11-11. However, the gold deficit has only grown around 4k now for Killarney. So again, this isn't something that's like impossible to come back from. We have seen it before. We saw SKT do it from a 10k gold deficit, so I believe that Vantech could do the same. And the Baron minions are now starting to push up. Leona being quite aggressive, trying to see if she could try to get a pick onto the Kaisa. However, it's not going to work. She was pretty much alone. The rest of the team was behind her, so even if she did get a pick, the rest of Killarney would have just picked her up and killed her. And slowly but surely, the Baron minions just push closer and closer to Vantech's gates. And now we are going to be seeing this inhib tower possibly being taken down. Azir and Kaisa both just whittling it away. It is now destroyed. It's going to be able to clear out all the minions, possibly even get the inhib. Kaisa a little bit in the front line, however, not in the range of anyone. So it is a free inhib. And now we're going to be seeing the rotation to the bot lane, where the tower is quite close to being broken as well. Set already there. The rest of the team following suit. We do see that they only have 3 caster minions currently. However, they're going to just try to apply as much pressure as they can to try to protect these minions. They do have another wave coming up, so they're just going to clear up this wave, do the exact same thing that they did mid. Just apply a lot of pressure with the Nautilus, with the threat of their ultimate slash picks, with the Nautilus Q as well. And it's looking like a turret was actually destroyed. It was just the Azir turret, actually. Never mind. And the cannon minion standing strong, slowly dealing damage. And there is actually going to be 1 pick onto the set. And now the root is going to be coming in onto the Kai'Sa. However, she is going to ult out. Beautiful Emperor's Divide coming in. Edgar jumping in. He's on Nautilus right now. This is going to be 1 pick onto that Nautilus. Or no, sorry, not onto the Lotus. The Kassadin is actually dead because of Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa being the hyper carry, she is 7-1-2 right now, 3 items, 27 minutes into the game. There was only a single kill, and it was onto the Kassadin, which is what I believe would probably be the win condition at this point. Because Vayne so far hasn't performed quite as well as we would like to see coming from a hyper carry. There is going to be another engage coming in from the Leona. Everyone is just jumping in and out of this fight. However, Kai'Sa being able to maintain the distance that she needs to be able to just keep pumping out damage. Now it is going to be the ADC fight, and wow, Kai'Sa absolutely blowing up, and it's looking like there is just the Graves left. I'm not sure if there's anything he's going to be able to do. The tower is being taken. The flash is coming in. Flashes all around town. And this is going to be a win for Killarney. Changing their 2-0 into a 3-0. TP is coming in all over the place. There's just a little bit of VM going on over here. Congratulations to Killarney for this win over Vantech. Okay. All right, and yeah, again, congratulations to Killarney for that beautiful win. They went ahead with what exactly I was talking about. They wanted to try to get their hyper carry ahead, which was that Kai'Sa being able to deal a lot of damage, getting that early double kill, and then another double kill shortly after, while still in laning phase, putting them out of laning phase 5-0 with that other single kill that they had gotten, was just absolutely what they needed in order to progress. We did see Udyr prioritize objectives quite well, ganking the bot lane, getting the early objectives such as that first Rift Herald, the dragons shortly after, so the second, third, and fourth, and then that second Rift Herald, and then Baron when they had gotten a pick onto the enemy jungler, pushing well into the enemy team and getting that win over Vantech. One more time, congratulations to Killarney for the win, and don't forget everyone, tomorrow we have Vancouver versus Mosscrop at 8 p.m. Be sure to be there.